Hello everyone. So we have a question number 6 where it is asking us a question that why does the author feel that atheism is at the bottom of all theodic? Now when you talk about atheism, which means called non-believer at the bottom of all theodic, which means the vindication of God. So if I explain the question here, the question asks us to understand why the author believes that atheism is at the bottom of all theodic. In other words, it seeks to determine that what the author's reasoning for linking the rise of atheism to the development of theodic. So let's break down the provided options and analyze their relevance to the question. So the first question here pointed, the nihilism that occurs in the world is a proof by atheists that there is no God for divine entity. As a result, there is a backlash from the believers, and that is how theodic grows. Now, the nihilism means what? That called as a destruction, or people who believe in destruction that occurs in the world is a proof by atheists that there is no God or divine entity. So this option suggests that atheists see nihilism as evidence. Nihilism as evidence. Evidence of what? Evidence of the absence of God. So leading to backlash from believers and the growth of theodicy. While this explanation makes sense, it is not complete as it does not include the aspect of unexplained phenomena. So, which is nothing but a part of the man's idea. Mm, So, which is important in the context of the text. So, what is that? That refers to the unexplained phenomena. Unexplained, unexplained phenomena. Phenomena. Okay. So therefore, we consider that this would be called as a lack of information or incorrect information. Now, moving to the second choice, what does the second choice point out? It says that the nihilism that occurs in the world, the nihilism that occurs in the world together with unexplained phenomena gives atheists the reason to believe that there is no divine entity. As a backlash, the believers advocate theodice. Right. Now look into this particular option too, which is clearly stated the nihilism, the destruction that occurs in the world, together with unexplained phenomena, means both of the things. Nihilism, believe in destruction, as well as together with unexplained fact gives atheist gives atheist means gives a sufficient reason to non-believer uh, to believe that there is no divine entity. So as a backlash, the believer advocate theodic. So in that case, you could find out it is a more comprehensive explanation uh, than option one, right? So because it includes both nihilism and unexplained phenomena, it links these factors to rise the atheism, which in turn leads to believers advocating theodicy. This option aligns with the author's argument in the passage. So therefore, we consider option 2 would be correct. But look at the other option also, option 3. What does it say? The actions of God are found to be the same as those of nihility. This evolution gives rise to atheist thoughts, and as a result, the believers strongly advocate theodicy. Now, this option introduces the idea that God's actions are similar to the nihilist, right? Or nihilism's thought, or nihilism's action, but does not explicitly link it to the rise of atheism in the same way. It means it is trying to make a parallel between God's action with the nihilist action. So therefore, we considered this option would be disrupting the ideas. Now moving to the option 4, what does option 4 point out? In order to make God more and more rational, the believer despoil him successively of all the qualities which would make him real. Hence, the nihilism that occurs as a result gives rise to atheism and consequently among the believers in the concept of theodicy. So this option discusses believers making God more rational, but does not directly address the connection between nihilism and unexplained phenomena and the rise of atheism as comprehensively as option 2. Right. Therefore, this option stands incorrect. Right. So we can get the idea here that the option 2 is the most apt. Why? Because it provides a well-rounded explanation that incorporates both nihilism and unexplained phenomena as regions for the rise of atheism, right? And leading to the believers' advocacy of Theodike. It closely aligns with the author's argument in the passage. So therefore, option 2 will be the correct one. Hope you understood. Let's move to the next question, question number 7.